Thank you, Mr. North and the Sandia Band. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Sandia High School Air Force Junior ROTC under the direction of Captain David Plaster and Senior Master Sergeant Joe Britton. The national anthem will be sung by the Sandia Choir. Gentlemen, please remove your hats and please remain standing until the colors have left the floor. Seniors, please be seated. At this time, I would like to introduce Senior Class President Adelina Marquez, Vice President Ashley Smith, and Secretary Carson Smith.
Good afternoon. The class of 2015 would like to extend a special welcome to our honored guests. Please hold your applause until all guests have been introduced. APS Board Member Dr. Dawn Duran, APS Board Member Ms. Barbara Peterson, APS Leadership Team Member Ms. Diane Kirshen, APS Leadership Team Member Mr. Todd Resch, Sandia High School Principal Mr. Scott Elder.
Sandia's Vice Principals, Ms. Linda Polachek, Mrs. Esther Keaton, Mr. Larry Dionza, and Ms. Jan Shear. Sandia's Athletic Director, Mr. Joe Williams. Sandia's faculty members, Ann Goswick and Heidi Draper.
We would also like to recognize and thank our distinguished and talented faculty that are with us today and ask them to please stand. it gives us great pleasure to introduce our valedictorians for the class of 2015. Sandia High School valedictorians Johanna Fortescue and Noah Klein.
Well, here we are, one day after yesterday, one day before tomorrow. Yet today is not an ordinary day. Today is the culmination of everything we've been working toward our entire lives. And today is also the beginning of everything we will go on to achieve in the future. Today is a milestone. Today we graduate from Sandia High School. And today we move on to a new stage in our journey. Every one of us should feel proud to be where we are right now. But that does not apply only to this moment. Every step we have taken to reach this goal is something to be proud of. Every time we dragged ourselves out of bed at 6 in the morning instead of hitting the snooze button one more time. Every time we sacrificed spending time with our friends to finish an essay or study for a test. Every time we put in extra hours after school for a club or practice. These are all small accomplishments that have helped us to succeed. And facing the future, it is important to remember that every day is filled with these small achievements. It is also important to remember those who have helped us to reach where we are today. Without the support of family and friends, teachers and administrators, it would have been nearly impossible to reach this milestone. And although we are about to embark on our own journey in life, it is not necessary to leave everything behind. Those close to us will be our solid ground in the coming years, because let's face it, we will soon be entering the unknown. More freedom and more exciting opportunities, but also more responsibilities and more dire consequences for our actions. It can be just as scary to take the next step as it is exciting. But as Eleanor Roosevelt once said, you must do the things you think you cannot do. So go out and experience new things, meet new people, make mistakes, then learn from them. And above all else, remember that every day is your opportunity to do amazing things. Just as you are proud of yourself today, be proud of what you achieve every day from now on. Celebrate the small accomplishments, because one day they will add up to something big. And always remember to have confidence in yourself. It's been a long road to get to this point, full of twists and turns. And that road continues far off into the distance. But today we stand at a point where we can see the road before us and dictate where it goes. In the long run, we choose what becomes of our life. And we all have the potential to do something great in this world. Go forward with that mentality, and there is nothing that can stop us from achieving our goals. So congratulations, class of 2015.
I want to begin my speech by saying congratulations to the entire class sitting before me. We made it to that special moment in our lives where we can proudly walk up to that stage, receive our diplomas, and say, we did it. But before we walk up to that stage, I want to recognize the millions of emotionally charged and unforgettable moments it has taken to get where we are now. We started with moments of complete confusion and frantic panic as we entered our freshman year. I can still remember my first moments here at Sandia, lugging all of my books around in my 7 classes, avoiding all human contact on my perfectly planned dart to beat the bell to Yucca. But as we moved through our years here, we slowly adjusted to the lifestyle of high school, learning how to make the most of those quick 7 minutes between classes, taking classes that kept us out of Yucca, and figuring out just where to sit to be able to text without the teacher seeing. Back left, just in case anybody was wondering. We have also had lots of moments building memories with our closest friends, whether it's to cheer on the Matadors at the football game or for a late-night study session before the big tests. And I know from personal experience that we have had to spend a lot of our moments taking the EOCs, SBAs, ACTs, SATs, APs, and any other BOR, ING standardized tests needed to get here. But fortunately, those times are behind us. And finally, the best, but also the all-too-short moments of our senior year arrived. From a big top homecoming to a downtown masquerade prom, college applications to college decisions, filling last-minute graduation requirements to sitting here at graduation now. This year has been unforgettable and is something that we will all share for the rest of our lives. It has also taken the countless moments of the amazing staff here at Sandia and of our loving parents to get us here to graduation. For those moments that our teachers and parents dedicated to our lives class, they deserve a round of applause. But now, as we graduate, we have to say goodbye to those fleeting moments of our high school career and move forward to the next moments of our lives. I know it'll be hard saying goodbye to our friends and our years here at Sandia. But as we move forward, we're reminded that we have so many more amazing moments to look forward to. Moments in college, the service, or at our first job. Moments working our dream job and doing what we want to do. And moments where we make our impact on the world. As I close, I want to leave with this. Remember and cherish the moments that got us here. Enjoy this moment now for all of our lives, and make the most of all the moments ahead of us. Congratulations, class of 2015. We did it.
And now I'd like to introduce the Sandia High School International Baccalaureate Valedictorians, Nicholas Bolanos and Mary Jansen.
All right, you guys are just doing that because it's graduation, though I do adore the affection. All right, if I start to go too long, guys should probably start playing music or something to cue me off. All right, good evening, everyone. Amazing. We are here at our final destination of our high school career, graduation. Congratulations, everyone. This is just how I dreamt it, almost. I'm not running late and my clothes are on, so that's good. During the next few days, most of us will celebrate with our families, looking back at nostalgia of great memories. We'll celebrate our achievements and look forward to a future framed by our imagination and our willingness to work towards our goals. I just got that line from a candy bar. At this moment, I would like to thank everyone in the Sandia community. All the memories that we have experienced here will carry us for the rest of our lives. I would also like to thank all the teachers, the faculty, students, coaches, everyone. I mean, you all have made Sandia worthwhile. I mean, Coach Barker, Coach Salinas, Coach Rye, I can't even name everyone. This is too much, but I would especially like to thank Tim Beck, Ann Goswick, and Joey DeJesus. You guys have always been there for me whenever I need you. I would come in like stacks of recommendations, and I basically made them relive the college application process, so thank you. And you know, they're not doing it for the money. All the teachers care all about us. I mean, I know Mr. Beck likes to be called a beetle, that's why he's out here, but I mean, all these teachers have just done great things, and all you guys, this is all about you guys. And the future that we are navigating towards, it doesn't come with instructions. We'll be receiving advice from our family and friends based on their own experiences. And some of it may be exactly what we need to reach our next destination. Now, my main piece of advice is that we are in charge of our own happiness. However, let's not get caught up in pursuing the semantics of the label happiness. Let's let happiness come through our decisions that come natural to us. In fact, we can achieve greatness from spending things on time that makes us happy. As stated in my favorite book, The Little Prince, it is the time you have wasted for the rose that makes your rose so important. And you know, I know what you guys are all thinking. Nathan, or I guess if you want to be freshman, you say Nicholas. Sunshine, life isn't all about sunshine and lollipops. I'm going to spend all my time in college with all these classes for my, I have to be studying for my underwater epistemology class and have 7 different jobs and all this, and I'm wasting all my money at Starbucks. I mean, well, and people may think the adult life of college may be as boring as the Maypac fight, but I don't buy that one bit. Think back to when you're children, think back to when you're a child and how happy you were. And as it says in The Little Prince, all grown-ups were once children, but only few remember it. And from working at Explore, I realized that children are successful at being happy. Sorry guys, I dry mouth, because of their positive outlook on life. And I think positivity is really the key to achieving anything. And you know, on any given day, we can have an attitude ranging from, you know, I'm gonna conquer the day, I'm gonna open 5 Burmese orphanages, I'm gonna find a cure for neurodegenerative disease, I'm gonna force Judge Judd Apatow to make a new season of Freaks and Geeks, and I'm gonna buy a puppy, and I'm gonna give Ann Goswick a hug, and I'm just gonna do all these great things. Or it could go to the latter, where it's just like, I'm just here so I won't get fined. Now, if you're feeling the latter, I recommend just look down inside the days when it was just you and you alone who could spot that mountain right behind Dora. She couldn't find her herself. Now, my last quotation is from, yeah, okay, you guys guessed it. It's from The Alchemist. If we are going to believe in anything in this lifetime, it's best to believe in ourselves. And, you know, I believe that you guys can achieve anything you want. You guys are what you think. You can be teachers, you can be doctors, you can be lawyers, you can be chefs, you can be, I don't know, a football-playing king in space with a mustache. Let's see. So my final advice is that you really don't need to take anything of what I just said. In fact, most of you probably weren't listening, so you're already ahead of the game. Just do you. Thank you. Stay classy. Ivy Supreme, you guys are great. Love you. Thank you. Bye.
Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm married. And I don't know about you guys, but I have been ready to graduate for months, and I'm so excited it's finally happening. But even though I've been ready to graduate and be done with high school, these past 4 years have actually gone by really fast. I remember my first day of freshman year. I was so excited to be in high school and meet new people. I was so hopeful that the next 4 years would be wonderful, and they really were. I mean, I played high school soccer for 4 years, I was in Senate for 3, I was on the homecoming court, and I enjoyed every minute of it. I made great friends and memories that I'll never forget, and I've learned a lot and had some pretty great teachers. Even though graduation seemed like it couldn't come fast enough, looking back, high school flew by, and it's time for us to start a new chapter in our lives. So before we start that new chapter, let's take a minute and look back on high school. When I was first told I was going to have to give a speech, I decided to say something I remembered about each year of high school. I tried to pick things that I felt most of us would remember, but if you don't remember it, well, sorry. One thing I remember about freshman year was how exciting assemblies were, or at least I thought they were pretty exciting. Everyone was so loud and spirited, and it was just really cool to be a part of. Of course, the one thing that wasn't so much fun about assemblies our freshman year was getting booed by the seniors. I mean, we did the same thing to the freshmen this year, but it was fun this year because we were doing the booing instead of getting booed. Anyway, on to sophomore year. From what I can remember, sophomore year was the year we all started to get a little bit cocky. We thought we were the smartest, most athletic, most creative, coolest, and best-looking class Sandia High School had ever seen. And I mean, we are, but we don't brag about it quite as much as we did sophomore year. So junior year was probably the hardest year of high school. In 10 years, we're gonna look back and say to ourselves, man, junior year was rough. Classes were tougher, and we all started to realize that college really was around the corner. Junior year was a little more stressful than all the other years of high school, but that's okay, because we got through it, eventually. So that brings us to this year. We were finally seniors, and for practically the whole year, all most of us could think about was graduating. The senioritis hit hard, and I know more than one person who had a countdown to graduation on their phones that they checked periodically throughout the entire school year. But hey, we did it. That countdown is finally over, and here we are, ready to take on the world. So this is it, guys. We're done. It's like that song. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers' dirty looks. But seriously, school's out. So good luck, everybody. I know we'll all do great. Thanks for a wonderful 4 years. I wouldn't have wanted to spend it with any other group of people.
At this time, the choir director, Mr. Bo Rogers, will sing Corner of the Sky.
travel any country where your heart leads, and know that I will love you still. You can live by yourself, you can gather friends around, you can choose one special one, and the only measure of your words and your deeds will be the love you leave behind when you're done. There are girls who grow up strong and bold, there are boys quiet and kind. Some race on ahead, some follow behind, some go in their own way and time. Some women love women, some men love men. Some raise children, some never do. You can dream all the day, never reaching the end of everything possible for you. Don't be rattled by names, by taunts, by games, but seek out spirits true. If you give your friends the best part of yourself, they'll give the same back to you. You can be anybody you want to be. You can love whomever you will. You can travel any country where your heart leads, and know that I will love you still. You can live by yourself, you can gather friends around, you can choose one special one, and the only measure of your words and your deeds will be the love you leave behind when you're done. And the only measure of your words and your deeds will be the love you leave behind when you're done.
Uh-oh. Well, we have a choice, class of 2015. I can regale you with yet another story, or you can graduate. No story. No, all right. I'll invite the board members to come to the podium. Board members, Dr. Duran and Ms. Peterson, I would like to present the class of 2015. They have met all the graduation requirements as set forth by the Albuquerque Public Schools Board of Education, along with the New Mexico Public Education Department. To you, I present the class of 2015.
On behalf of the APS School Board of Education, we accept the class of 2015.
Congratulations.
Dylan P. Abbott. Brianna Raylyn Abreu. Leah Adent. Savannah L. Aguilar. Sina R. Al-Shamari. Angelica E. Alarcon. Dominic Ray Alarcon. Gabriel Y. Alberti. James W. Alexander. Alta Ray Allen. Ander Alonso Bastida. Kaylee Ray Anderson. Christopher J. Andres. Sydney G. Andrews. Ariel Elizabeth Aquino. Tanya M. Araujo. Serena T. Archuleta. Jeremiah R. Arias. Nicole Brooke Armenta. Jasara Estelle Baca.
Joshua J. Baca. Brian Gordon Baker. Brianna J. Balter Martinez. Alexander Christopher Barande. Timothy Ryan Barreras. Eric Lawrence Bartlett Jr. Ayla Donis Benson. Julia Grace Bergstrasser. Joseph B. Bertram. Spencer R. Bickett. Shelby Lynn Bishop. Maria C. Bittner. Mary M. Blowers. Nicholas N. Bolanos. Madison Ray Borba. Madrisa Lynn Bourbon. Julia Catherine Bowles. Jacob Donovan Bright. Jaron J. Brooks. Gabriel Wilson Brown.
Janisha Azia Hope Brown. Salvador E. Brasuelas. Charles James Bryant. Delano A. Burns. Nathan Montgomery Butcher. Samantha Ray Kerr. Haley Alexei Lynn Campbell. Ariel Zachary Candelaria. Yapa Ma'ait Canyon, Brazil. Damon Ray Carbajal. Adriana Sosa Cardenas. Mateo A. Cardenas Claremont. Alexis L. Cardiel. Francisco M. Casas. Denton Stephen Carmen. Amanda P. Carroll. Carl Carter. Adrian Castro. Giselle Chacon Solis. Michael A. Chambellan.
Taylor L. Chance. Melissa Lynn Chase. Adrian J. Chavez. Benjamin E. Chavez. Brandon M. Chavez. Roderick Paul Chavez. Michael A. Chavez Madrid. Elliot Sokchon Cho. Anna M. Cristol. Autumn K. Clay. Jasmine E. Clements. Victoria T. Coddington. Kathleen T. Cohen. Victoria Lynn Kuhn. Avery Bryn Coppage. Christian M. Cordova. Cheyenne Lachelle Cordova. Samuel Lee Cruz. Melanie M. Cruz.
Brianna Maria Cuevas. Savannah Karen Curry. Julia Suzanne Davenport. Jordan Edward Davis. Micah J. Davis. Raina G. Davis. Shannon L. De La Garza. Maria de Santiago Gonzalez. Stephen J. De Gregorio. Dan Ka Din. Ellie Elaine DePaula. Caitlin Faith Dish. Nikki Chantil Dishta Salt. Trizzy D. Doan. Jessica Michaela Renee Dominguez. Jordan Ray Donahue. Benjamin A. Doty. Danielle Marie Duran. Fernando S. Duran. Haley Duran.
Sarah M. East. Emma Catherine Eaton. Brianna R. Ellers. Jordan Antoine Ensi. Amanda M. Engstrom. Raquel Elena Eras. Michael Christopher Espinosa. Sierra Renee Espinosa. David M. Estrada. Gina Marie Estrada. Kimberly Farias Rivero. Claudia D. Flores. Alina M. Flores. Johanna E. Fortescue. Connor J. Frey. Joseph I. Fuller. Jordan Nathaniel Fulton. James Clayton Fennell. Jimmy J. Gable. John N. Gallegos.
Diego D. Garcia. Jeremy E. Garcia. Serena Garcia. Zachary James Garcia. Isabella Sofia Garcia E. Lauer. Bethany M. Gardner. Shannon Garrison. Brita Francine Garrity. Ben H. Gasparit. Tara Soleil Jelinas. Ethan Z. Gifford. Renee Danielle Glass. Sarah R. Gold. Cassandra Lee Gomez. Alexandria Lynn Gonzalez. Monique C. Gonzalez. Victor Paul Graham. Danielle Marie Griffin. Sarah Nicole Gunther. Ming Hoi Gu.
Tina V. Gu. Angel Jeremiah Gurale. Seth T. Guscott. Joshua Halpern. Christy N. Halpin. Parker John Hames. Benjamin A. Hamrick. Guan Kian E. Hong. Jared G. Hartwig. Kelsey Joseph Harvey. Michael T. Hopt. Joseph James Hawley. Luke Allen Haynes. Jocelyn Angela Marie Hernandez. Michael S. Holliday. Jacqueline L. Haswell. Megan E. Hotovec. Alexa Christine Huerta. Alanis V. Jackson. Brianna A. James.
Julia Janet. Mary L. Jansen. Mercedes Jaramillo. Matea Alondra Jensen. Jaden Johnson. Tyler Johnson. Christina Marie Jones. Jonique Teray Karki. Charlotte Nicole Kehoe. Luke Christopher King. Noah D. Klein. Amelia F. Clore. Kelsey M. Knox. Gaudry Lau. Satara Ortega. Megan Michelle Lansford. Chesley Christine Leroy. Elizabeth Jewel Leathers. James Parker Lynch. Isaiah M. Liljestrand.
Mackenzie Ann Elaine Lindquist. Ashley Danielle Linton. Kayla Leanne Long. Eileen E. Lopez. Orlando F. Lopez. Savannah Angelina Lopez. Angel Ray Lovato. Alexandra Jean Laurie. Alfonso G. Lozano. Joseph J. Lucero. Alexander C. Luna. Renee F. Luna. Jonathan Thomas Mack. Melina Adriana Mato Landa. Michaela P. Maldonado. Melissa Marie Morol. Adelina D. Marquez. Aitana E. Marquez. Elias Esteban Marquez. Elizabeth L. Galinas. Go.
Luke A. Marquez. Dominique Santina Martinez. Joshua R. Martinez. Luis J. Martinez. Noah D. Martinez. Valeria Martinez. Michaela Matir. Malik Dwayne Matthews Gordon. Andrew Thomas McCauley. Ryan R. McCulloch. Quirin T. McCulloch Cesars. Emily Rebecca McGinty. Grayson C. McKinney. Carly Ann McNatt. Aaron T. Means. Jacqueline Nicole Medici. Fernando A. Medina. Michaela Lee Medley. Michelle Marie Medley. Jonah Del Real.
Elizabeth L. Galanis. John Robert Meister. Charlene Malero. Robert Allen Messenger. Ricardo Alexis Milan. Alexander Christian Miller. Kavi J. Miller. Maya Nerese Miller. Morgan Gwen Miller. Hayden M. Mills. Sophia Elaine Minetos. Amanda Jane Mitchell. Brianna H. Moncayo. Dominique Gabriel Mondragon. Nicholas A. Montoya. Priscilla A. Montoya. Michaela Crystal Montroy. Lagaria D. Morgan. Phoebe D. Murtha. Jessica Nahar Lopez. Damian Natera.
Fiwang Nelson. Alessandra Nicole Newbill. Aaron Darby Newsom. Julie Wynn No. Donna Tan Nguyen. Han Q Nguyen. Johnson K. Nguyen. Kenny T. Nguyen. Nina Nguyen. Tony H. Nguyen. Truck Joanne Nguyen. Paige Mackenzie Nielsen. Kyle R. Norman. William Christopher Oldecker. Kenneth J. Oldfield. Julianne Marie Olguin. Israel M. O'Neill. Justice O'Neill. Alicia Maria Orona. Joshua Ortega.
Katie Gabriela Ortega. Alyssa Marie Ortiz. Destiny Sierra Ortiz. Jacqueline Ortiz. Jared M. Ostrom. Brian R. Owens. Duncan J. Padilla. Matthias G. Padilla. Ford D. Parker. Liam Jose Parra. Whitney J. Paulson. Megan Jean Payton. Gabriel I. Perez. Tabitha Ariel Perez. Zachary Michael Parrish. Brandon R. Perry. Bethany Machiko Peterson. Elijah M. Petzold. Sarah Jane Poyani. Francesca Marie Potter.
Cesar Adrian Quesada Hernandez. Samantha Renee Real. Taylor Brooke Rains. Marisol Ramirez. Zaria D. Ratliff. Allison K. Reed. Zurich Reed. Michael Rael. Nash R. Reynolds. Patrick J. Reinhardt. Brenna Renee Riley. Kyle J. Ritchie. Daniela A. Rivera. Caroline D. Roberts. Mario Armando Robles. Caitlin E. Rogers. Ryan Robert Rojas. Ashley Lene Romero. Allegra Anais Roselle. Sarah Rose Rudin.
Rebecca Elise Ruiz. Sabrina Michelle Ruiz. Sarah N. Ruiz. George J. Ryan. Zinab A. Saleh Sif. Christian Michael Sanchez. Miranda M. Sanchez. Stephen Sanchez. Zoe N. Sanchez. Cole Brendan Seeger. Robin Nicole Sacatero. Kiani Renee Silva. Carice Elizabeth Sims. Alyssa Marie Cisneros. Casey Ann Skipper. Ashley Miranda Smith. Corey B. Smith. Devon M. Smith. Carson W. Smith. Cassidy A. Spalding.
Philip Anthony Spooler. Brendan E. Stafford. Emma Alyssa Stevens. Amy E. Swalen. Owen Michael Taylor. Ryan Chin Taylor. Kinsey Christina Thomas. Anthony Thompson. Elizabeth Ray Thompson. Jonathan R. Titcomb. Samantha M. Toquinto. Cheyenne L. Torres. Patchen M. Tozer Whitty. Tyler Stewart Trainum. Aaron Jacob Travis. Aubriana T. Ulibari. Abraham M. Uribe. Ricardo A. Valdez. Santiago E. Valdez. Angelica Rose Vallejos.
Mark Anthony Vasquez. Michaela C. Vasquez. Jaron D. Velhagen. Brian Villalva. Taylor Matthew Warden. Asia C. Ware. Trevor D. Waring. Kiri L. Welsh. Abigail Rose Whitaker. Jordan E. Williams. Derek Jacob Wilson. Justice Rebecca Wise. Andy Boinsong Sayavong. Joshua A. Zadell. Gabriel V. Martinez. Timothy Joseph Minton.
Seniors, please stand. It is my honor. Hold on. It is my honor to command you to move your tassels to the left. Congratulations, class of 2015, we did it.